Well, g'day tubes. So did anybody see the big eclipse? We had about, it wasn't a full covered one here. That was down more south for us here anyways. We had probably about 90% covered, I think. It was like a, kind of like a crescent moon, and it wasn't really super dark here. I know some places, even down Niagara Falls, they got quite a bit darker than here. We didn't get that though, so that sucks. But anyways, so how's it going today? Pretty good here. We're gonna go working on these mowers here and get them going and oil them up, and gotta put this little guy up and this guy here, and we should probably kick this box out of here because we're starting to run out of room. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna get out a piece of wood here. It'll come out nicely, and I'm gonna run these on top of this so I don't suck up any gravel or stuff, you know, because we don't really want to be doing that. Okay, so pretty chintzy mowers, gotta say. But that's what they wanted. They didn't want to spend a whole heck of a lot of money on them, because I kind of imagine that, oh, you know, someone will say, oh, I don't know where that mower went. It was here the other day. There's one guy out there that probably wouldn't take a lawnmower, but you guys remember that 271 chainsaw, not saying no names, that 271 that we put, oh yeah, the new clutch on this guy. Well, we had our little work party the other day and I couldn't find that saw when I put it away there, so I'm like, now that guy that I am presuming walked away with it, he's probably not taking it, you know, forever. I've still got this one here, mind you, because I've been doing some more work on it, but he's just a user. What the heck's going on here? Okay. Yeah, he's just a user, so I don't know. I'm not saying no names or nothing, but this thing's not leaking anymore, which is good. I don't smell anything, so that's good. What a stupid thing that was. A little split in this little guy. I probably could have got a new one of these, but stupid plastic. Why would you put plastic on something like that? Okay, so these will fold down. That's good, because I'm gonna probably have to do that when I put it in the truck. That sort of works. Well, I guess we gotta take these off too. I'm probably gonna put you guys on a tripod here once we get to the oil part. Okay. It's good. Garbage that. I'll pull this off of here. I don't really know why they wouldn't get off my finger. Why they wouldn't put the cap right on. It's pretty good and clean down there. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just checking everything. All right, let's get you on a tripod here. We can get some oil in this. It's only about half a liter apparently. Yeah, 16.9 ounces. So they say, and I think that's about half a liter to us here. So that's what we will put in it. Okay, so if you use like the gear oil or stuff, save these little guys, because they usually come with the gear oil, and they make it really good for filling things like this, even though this come with a funnel. But I don't like funnels too much. All right, so half a liter. So we'll get her down to maybe around that 500 there. That should be about a half. They did run this, I guess, because this is break-in oil or something. Let me just grab a little towel here. I'm going to have to tip you guys a little bit here for a second. I can reach over here and grab a towel. Oh no. Okay, come on down then. Okay, so we're going to put a bit in here. Whoa, not that fast. Boy, she didn't like that. Whoa, and I don't like that. Man! Catch her quick. Catch her quick. Wow, this does not take oil too fast here, gotta say. It must go down really narrow down the bottom here where it screws in. Alright. A long way to go yet. And yeah, it does not take oil very fast here. It's only like a, not even 250 mils yet. Even though it's not enough, I don't know this engine. I'm still going to check it. And they don't tell you whether to check it without pushing it or not. I'm just going to push it in, I think. And yeah, we're not really showing anything yet. There's about 250 mil. We're about halfway there. But I'm still going to stop and check it. I don't particularly like the way that little dipstick clicks in there. It almost seems to me like that's going to come popping out. Nobody's going to see it. They're going to be running it, and it's just going to be blowing oil all over the place. They might see that, but this is plastic, of course. Not much I can do about that. That's what you get when you buy a cheapy mower. It's all plastic. So we're about halfway there. That's about right. I don't know if you can see the level there. We're got about 250 mil left to go here. I know you guys down the States don't know what that means, but a liter is pretty much the same as a pint. I think the liter's a little tiny bit less than that pint. But you know. Alright, we're almost to the 8s here. I'm just going to let that settle a minute. We're going to get a bit of gasoline. Alright, a bit of gasoline. And I think I do want to pop these air filters out again. Just for a minute and give them a bit of oiling. Just because they don't seem to be too oily, and I'm not too particular about that. Nice. Okay, so let's just move this out of your way for a sec. And I'm just going to use some spray on sheet grease stuff. I actually do have, I think, some foam air filter stuff, but let's get you over on this side maybe here. Make sure it's not leaking yet. That's good. And yeah, pretty chintzy mowers, I gotta say here. That does not even really come off. I guess it would if the tank wasn't there. Okay, so this we are going to use this little bag here. Put that guy in there. Put a bunch of this in. And that way we can maybe keep some of it inside there. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a clean towel again. You guys know how I like my blue shop towels. First one here, we'll just oh, I'm gonna need that back. Just take some of that excess off. That's good. It has a little bit of moisture in it now. And there's another little pre-filter here for the inside. I'm just gonna spray this one. That'll just keep some of the big lumps of grass and crap out. Good. All right, that should be good for that. And let's check the oil here again. Let's wipe her off clean. And we're down a little bit. Could put a hair a little bit more in, but not much. Let's see, where are we actually sitting? Yeah, we're a little bit above that 500. Try that. We'll try that, and then there should be enough for the next one too. Because we got 2 of these to put together today. That's right at the high hole there. I think that'll work. Okay. Well, let's get her down off of here. We'll get her outside and see if she'll fire up. Alright, wonder if she'll smoke like crazy to start with here. Just have a primer. Don't feel like anything there, but we'll give her a pull here and see what happens. Oh yeah. That's always interesting that it does that. Not a very good restarter. Oh, I should have shown you this on the back here. To run right, probably run better once she gets broke in a bit, and they'll break her in pretty quick. But look what I found on the back here. Oh, I love the quality control. And it might not be a problem, but the silicone just blobbed all over the place back here. Holy smokes, eh? That was probably still wet when they boxed it up. There you go. So hopefully there's not too much of that laying inside, because that could cause a major problem. Oh well. Okay, I got that one out in the pad there, just with the thing holding it, just to kind of let it do a break-in for a while there. And then we'll get this one out here and get this one going too. I can't say the quality control is fantastic on these mowers, but you know, she's born and raised in China. And their stuff's not terrible bad, but they just don't take a lot of pride You know, this looks like a decent mower, but time will tell, you know. It might last for a while, it might go for never, we'll say. Hard to say. Hard to say. Okay, so we got this again. And we've got to pull this guy out of here. There's the chute. Everybody gets a chute. Well, that's good. Well, the thing doesn't roll off the pad. It shouldn't. It makes a lot of funny noises all of a sudden. Oh, well, it probably rolled off the pad. Okay, I'd like to use this as a counter again, because that actually worked not terrible bad. Trying to get her back over here, that is. I'll let that break in there for a wee little bit. And we'll get this one going here. Let's back you up a little bit more. That's about all we got, bud. That's all we got. Alright, so we're going to need these little screws again. Grab them out of the bag. I think it's funny that they come with an extra bowl gasket and an extra main jet. That just seems kind of funny, but it's kind of good in a way, you know, that they actually give you that stuff. Probably let that run a few more minutes and I'll shut it off, let it cool a bit. I highly doubt they do any running on them. They don't probably do that at all. Although interestingly enough, it looks like these screws have already been in this handle here. Maybe they do a quality control test or something on them. That doesn't feel right. What's going on with that one? Oh, she just had a little fart there. Maybe the boss over there in China took this one home for the weekend and mowed his grass with it and then pressure washed her back up, sent her in the box and off she went. Oh, you never know. Okay, yeah, these can come off again here. This doesn't need to cut off. This one does though. Alright. And that's interesting. I don't think that other cap had a bag on it. Pretty sure it didn't. We'll use that bag for doing our filters here. Alright. Well, let's get a bit of oil started here first, maybe. Ooh, Chinese oil. I don't know. I don't know. A little bit nervousy. A bit nervousy. Oh, better take that off, but okay, it should be pretty much all the rest of this. Might even potentially take you guys, well, no, sorry, let me rephrase that. I might take these guys out tonight and put them out in the shed building out there. But I probably won't take you guys out because I'm not on my GoPro right now and it makes it a little bit harder for me to kind of film and stuff when I don't have that kind of mounted to me. Alright, we're going to let that settle out there a little bit. I think we're fairly close there, to be honest. And let me just go shut that guy off a second there, let it cool down a bit. Wow, that thing was, well, we ran it out here, and then this just ran out there on its own, and I couldn't hardly touch the block back here. It was still bloody hot. There's more of that good stuff. Hopefully it, like I say, doesn't squish inside too, because it's a real bad thing. There's a little bit more oil on this one. I'm going to put a little bit more in, I think. It's funny, that other one wasn't oiled at all. It was dry as a bone. I learned this little trick from my buddy Terrell. Not my buddy, but I watch him on YouTube. Put it in there, you don't get all grimy. Normally I would have just sprayed it and then shoved it back in, but anywho. There we go. There's that one. And this little pre-filter, I'm just going to spray a bit of... Woo, back here. A little bit of crud on it there. I might bring home the old mowers too and see if there's any salvageability on them. You'll see what kind of shape they're in. Okay, so we don't need that or that now. Get rid of these tags. I'll just let that oil dribble in there a bit. We'll, pardon me, pull this guy up and put him in here. There he's in. There he's in. And gasoline. Ooh. Should always check in there. Pretty clean looking. Whoa boy! Now put the cap on this gas before it falls off of here again. So nice to be able to do things with my unbroken left hand. Man, that was brutal. First time I've ever, well, I can't say that. I had a crack in my left elbow. When I was a youngster there, I fell off my bike and landed on the edge of the curb. Boy, that swelled up really big. Okay. That should be good there. We'll just check them oil again here. Pretty good there. I'll drive on like that. Oh, I gotta put in a little chute guy here. And these things lock in fairly decent, so I don't think they're gonna walk away. Not that things walk away, but things walk away. Why is that not going in nice? I got the other one in good. What the heck? Boy, that's not sitting nice in there at all. There. Get in there, you turd. And we'll put this up to 4" so they're not hitting too many rocks. Oh, there's no measurement back here, but we'll go up there maybe. Sure, those will get adjusted, but let's get this one out and see if this will fire up too. So give her a bunch of prime. There's only 3, but I think a little extra will hurt. a bit of oil, I think, in it, which is not letting it start really nice again. Got to get burnt out of it. Take this one over here. They roll really nice, gotta say. These things roll like beautiful nice. Ooh, it's smoking a bit at the top. I don't know if I like that so much. What's up with that? Pretty warm. Look at the goop out here too. Ooh. I get nervous seeing that. Something we're gonna have to look at here soon too. Look, it was kind of sticking on me a bit. I'm gonna have to pull this panel off here. Pull this guy off. All these torques, and then you'll be able to see under there what we got to lube up. I'm gonna run these out. I'll be back with the old scallywags. Well, we brought some stuff home. Man, I brought stuff home that probably should be in a museum. To be 100% honest, wait till you see this. They got an old brush cutter out there. I brought some weed whackers and stuff home too, just to have a look at. I don't even know what this thing is. A Husqvarna 165. I guess that's an R. Holy! I don't even know if this thing runs. Like it's all metal. Who makes anything like that anymore, for sure, right? And like the throttle is like up here, and it basically like twists the whole thing here. So I'm like, holy smokes. I did try to see if I could turn it on and off, and the switch was kind of stuck, so I don't know what's going on there, but wow, this thing is probably older than me. I gotta take a picture of this because I don't even know if there's gonna be any parts available for this. I'd like to find out when this thing was made. So we got that. We got an old crappy, I think these sold for about $100 at Canadian Tire. It is got no fuel lines or primer lines or nothing on it. Both of them went, of course, into the tank. It's got a, you can't even press the thing hardly there. It's just gonna break, so I don't even know if I can get a part for that. These things are just junk usually when they're done. But anyways, then we got an old Honda 4-stroke that I think they use most of the time there, even though it's feeling like it's, yeah, I could definitely use some fuel lines there, so we'll probably switch it over. Good thing about this though is, and actually somewhat this one, the guy that they have an account at I can get parts at these, but this one they might say, whoo, dude, what the heck? But yeah, this is an old 4-stroke, a genuine 4-stroke motor in this. You can see where you fill it there. It's like 1.5 ounces or something. And then I've got the old mowers here. These things have seen, this is the better, I think, of the two. But I mean, it's just getting so floppy wore out. It needs, I don't know if the bolts would be wore too that hold those. Hold on. Yeah, these are pretty beat up. So these might be just salvaging. That one's actually missing a whole wheel, and the rest of them are about ready to fall off too. So these might be just a salvage motors and scrap the rest. I don't know, the deck's, this one's maybe not terrible bad yet, but we'll have to see. Maybe it just needs some new, I don't know. We'll get into these at some point. Won't be today though. But let's look up this little unit here just to see how old that one is. Give me 1 sec here. I'm going to look it up. So we have, crap, hang on. HUSQVARNA. I don't know anything about these Husky things. 165R. Yeah, there's one there. I can see some pictures. 1980. Let's go around this 1980 to 1904. I don't know what that means. Release date. Husqvarna 165RX. It doesn't have an X on it. Brush cutter. It's maybe not that old. I don't know. No, this is not really what I'm looking for. That says 2020 there, but it's not. This isn't from 2020. Ignition coil for Husqvarna 165R. Nice. Clearing saw, body used arborist chainsaw. Well, I don't know. It's not showing me anything under like that release date thing. Let's try age. Let's get around 165R. Pickup day is 18 years old. Buying used arborist. I don't know. It doesn't really tell me. Hang on a sec here. I accept. 1985. There's a manual for it, looks like. See, let's just look that up. I don't want to. 1985. That kind of sounds about right. Let's just see if someone's got a free manual. I doubt there's anything up there now. 165R workshop manual. This is probably going to be the one you got to pay for. Ooh, maybe not. Ooh. Oh, it's got a Tillotson carburetor, and I hate those Tillotsons. They are good carburetors, but I just don't like them. But anyways, we might not be able to get parts for it. So it looks like they're saying in and around 1985. Holy smokes. So my math is, of course, terrible. So let's... 1985 minus... That's 39 years old, that thing now. This thing here. Holy crap. Well, at least I got some kind of manual. So that's good. Oh, there's a breakdown, yeah, the big square cover on the top. Can we zoom in on these? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, it's only got one piston ring. Oh, I don't like engines with one piston ring. I haven't even pulled this or anything. I just loaded it in here. I'm going to see if it's going to go or not, and I'll have to dump whatever fuel's out of it first to see how grimy that stuff looks. Sealing plate, I don't know that. Why does it show me all like tools and stuff here? Even shows you the carburetor. Back off the 4 screws holding the diaphragm in the cover. Place back, remove cover, remove the diaphragm. Note that the center stud and the diaphragm enters a fork-shaped opening needle valve lever. Yes, it does, and I hate those things. They're actually testing for leaks here. That's what this thing is. Testing its blood pressure. Okay, well that's pretty good little manual. I imagine, well, I don't know, maybe this thing ran not too long ago. I haven't talked to anybody about it, but I couldn't seem to get the switch to switch, so she might be just a little stuck and need a little bit of persuasion or a little bit of lube, maybe. And you can adjust the needles on it right there. Oh, that's cool. Stalls, uneven idle, and you look over and you go up here. Lever is set too high. Stalls when opening throttle. Needs choke. Dirt in passages. Cool little troubleshooting thing. Yeah. Well, we'll look at this at some point. I probably should get this Honda going first here because I think that's probably what they'll be using the most of. It's a straight shaft trimmer, but these guys also still sell still machineries up there too, right? Like we got the parts for the Sawzall, right? So me, myself, and I'd probably try to change them over to the still stuff because that's what I've used here for 20 plus years now, and it's never had a problem. I wear them out before they break, you know, like fall apart kind of thing. But out here, you know, I'm using my stuff quite a bit here and keeping things flowing. Or out here, you know, you see all the fuel lines are hard as a rock, and this one might be a little bit older. This one, I don't know. DX25. Let's look up that one. Let's see here. Honda. Okay, Honda it is. GX. Only 25. Honda. What is recorrect ourselves? Ooh. So there should be a primer on this guy somewhere, I believe. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Oh yeah. No, not up there. I guess you don't need one on that one. That's kind of interesting. Okay. They probably still make these now. And I could probably say to them, you know what, you guys need some new trimmers down there. How about we just get some? They'd be like, okay, get us the price, and then present the price, and then go, right? Oh no, I didn't want manual. I want it's getting dark out here. Not come on. Jeez, D-A-T-E. April 22nd, 2002, that was released apparently. Honda releases a GX25, world's lightest 4-stroke. Yeah, I remember them coming out with these things. And like I say, oh geez, I don't know anything about them, so we're going to have to both discover it together. Awesome. But anyways, there we go. Sweet. So I'm just going to leave these in here, I think, for now. We'll fiddling with these later here. It's just getting too dark and crappy right now, and I got too much on the workbench in there anyways. So I will lock my thing here. And you guys all saw it. And these just keep the honest people out. The honest thieves out. Oh man, need to wash my truck too, get all the salty crap off it. Ugh. Anywho, that's it for today. I'm just making sure I turn my lights off in here. And geez, I hope to start cutting lumber soon. I'd like to get a building up and we can work right inside. I can pull the truck right inside and work right inside. But anyways, it's inside now. So it's a little bit, yeah, it'd be pretty tight getting that out again, but it's just barely gonna fit this thing if I do leave it inside. Because you remember, I got a 6-inch wall at the front here too, right? So that hook is gonna hit it. So I can't go in that far usually. I do wish I kind of went a little bigger. Like maybe another 6 feet out this way. And maybe another 6 feet that way. But anyways, it is what it is, and I'll have to make do. I really want to make it, build it out of 2x6. Like we got one laying there. I really want to build it out of 2x6, but You might get 2x4s just to save space. Or a 2x4.5 inch. I can make them whatever. It's the best thing about owning a sawmill. You can make whatever the frig lumber size you want. You don't have to go with that 1 3/4 or whatever the frig it is by 4, which is like, you know, 3 3/4 or whatever crap it is. That's ridiculous. We can make it whatever size we want, as long as we can get trees. We got a few trees here now, but gotta get cutting, and that's a lot of cutting. And this is actually a really good time of year to do it, but I don't know, I just don't feel ready yet to do it. So it's a good time to do it, but I just don't feel, is it I don't feel ready to do it, or I don't feel confident enough to do it. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but I mean, whenever I get going at it though and start building, I'm probably not gonna film as I'm doing, because I really need to concentrate, and I can't really be doing, go away bug, you better not be a mosquito. Oh, really got to concentrate on what I'm doing with that, so I can't really film that for you. So, but anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll get looking at those machines, because they're going to probably need them somewhat soon. We'll look at that Honda first. Probably needs new fuel lines, maybe filter. I can get all that stuff up there. Other than that, air filter maybe. We'll look at that. Spark plug maybe. We'll look at that. Can maybe just clean that one up. Oh, I hope it doesn't have that real tiny one. Some of those engines come out with a real tiny spark plug, and they're hard to get out. But you need special tools. But anyways, we'll look at that later. Thanks again for watching. Catch us all later. You guys have a good day. Do you believe we've had this thing over 10 years now? Holy cow.